I think it's amazing how God takes what people call simple and foolish and he uses them to confound the wise. And I see that in you. I see you being this person who the world might look at and say, well, yeah, he's, you know, whatever. He's just one of these guys that used to make all kinds of trouble, and he was out there in the streets putting in work and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? He's inconsequential. Yet God is saying, no, I had a plan for him, and I have a plan for him. And look at how God has blessed the organization, right? It's a tremendous blessing, bro.
Amen. And just imagine me, like, from what I told you, my past, from jail, all that prison, all this gangs, to being invited at the White House 6 times. You know, we met Trump at the White House, been all over. That's why I said I always feel like Joseph from the Bible. I went from the jailhouse to the White House, and that just goes to show with God, all things are possible. But to me, it's not even about Republican versus Democrat anymore. It's about good versus evil. And like how you were saying, the other side is just bloodthirsty to kill babies. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing new under the sun. Just like how they used to do with ball back in the days. Then the enemy just always bloodthirsty to kill babies. That's why anybody that's watching, if you're Catholic, Christian, or whatever, how could you go for a party that's saying to kill babies? You know what I mean? They're even trying to do late-term abortion in California. You know, like totally evil, demonic. How, if you say you love God, how could you be for that? Or you know what I mean? Like I said, even putting these men and women's rights, pushing transgender drag shows at the kids at schools, and just all this stuff they're making, like all that. These teachers talking about gays, pushing that stuff on your kids. Like, how could you say you love God and you be cool with that? You know what I mean? That's why we always tell them, like Latinos, because see, what they've been doing for the Latinos and Latinos, especially Latinos and blacks, they've been using race to manipulate us for far too long. They use it like a carrot, like look, racism, everything, racist. Don't look over here that we're trying to kill all these babies. Don't look over here that we're putting men going in women's restrooms and all this. Don't look over here that we have open borders, pushing socialism, you know, trying to take your guns, you know, you name it. But that's what we tell Latinos: vote on the issues, vote on policies, vote on your faith, vote on your godly moral values. That's what you should be doing. That's why I always say I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a Biblican. I vote the Bible. You know what I mean? That's what you should be doing. You should be voting your godly values.
Bro, and look, let's just face it, bro. The Republican Party has been a great disappointment recently. There's been a massive agenda. We just talked about this. The guy that was running for governor, who was on the Republican ticket. You want to talk about bad? You know, this is a guy who says, I'm going to sign a bill that actually has abortion in it, right? I mean, that's what he said. And even when he got asked about it later, he still didn't clarify his position, right? It's evil.
Even he did push legislation earlier, like a couple of years, like I forgot, was it 2000 or some other time? Some partial, the morning after pill. He like went along with this, so he was already had a big track record. But what's so disgusting though is people to try to be mad at us. Like, if you're gonna compromise or you're gonna go whatever, that's fine. But why are you mad at us? Because if we don't, but it's all good because we answer to God, not to man. And then we endorse whoever we want. We don't go by we're not beholden to the Republican Party or whatever. We're just beholden to God, and we vote on who we feel and who we feel led to vote for.
And look, I got beat up a lot because I came against Brian Dolly's position. I got all kinds of crazy letters and so on and so forth. And my pat answer is, okay, at what point is abortion acceptable to you?